Welcome to part four in this quick blast today. Thought I'd get four quick ones out today. Uh, Keep you all happy. What's that now? Is it 44 in 22 days? Two a day to keep the tax man at bay and also keep the bills off my back. Keep sponsors happy. Right, where are we here? Where are we here? I'm just gonna have to mention this because if I did this, I'd get loads of stick. Why have we got boxing channels putting Daddy Fud on their channels, going on about reform and immigration and visas and this and that? Listen here, fat man. Just because you got held 4 hours at an airport, anybody think you were Papillon? Get over it, mate. It's 4 hours. How would you cope 24 hours or 48 hours in a police station if they got an extension? You would sing like a canary. You would be Bertie Smalls. You would have said anything to get out of themselves, wouldn't you, over there in Australia? You little weasel, you. Eh? Anyway, comment section. Sponsors are pinned up in there, human nutrients. Go and have a nosy now while you've got a spare minute. It might save your life. You want to learn how to burn fat off your body. All right, believe me, I'm an expert. £400 down to 125. I'm on £165 now. Big shout out Spartan Demolition as well. So people were going on about me video I did regarding Matchroom, Queensbury, and small hall shows. Let me just say this. Matchroom and Queensbury used to have an average between 150 to 250 per show. It's now like 380 up to 620. It's become that bad. And these shows are held together by papier mâché. They're putting a decent-ish headliner on. That'd be one of the third fights on the evening back in the day. You know, like Rhino against Macbedoff. How's that an headliner? And, you know, Wardley against Parker would be probably a chief support. So that's not so bad, is it? But come on. It's not pay-per-view, that fight, is it? Wardley against Parker. But hey-ho. But what else has been going on in the sport of boxing? And why am I losing my mind? Well, when you've got Daddy Fud coming out going on about reform, and then the boxing people are then tagging them videos into putting the key words into the tags for political videos. What's this? Why are we bringing up that? Why have we got PC Gullet, aka Officer Dibble, interviewing Mother Teresa at his gym, going on about Donald Trump's Middle Eastern peace deal? What's that got to do with boxing? It's nothing to do with boxing. Keep politics out of boxing or set up another channel. It's not rocket science, is it? It's not rocket science. It's become very boring. It's not as boring as Paul Smith boxing. Yes, folks. Paul Smith boxing. He's got a YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smiths, the Beatles of boxing. Paul Smith. He's exhausted every other avenue, hasn't he, really? Well, he has, hasn't he? Paul Smith's exhausted every avenue to get a few quid. In boxing, he's been a fighter. He's been a cut man, he's been a manager, a trainer. You know, he ain't been a promoter, but that'll be next. He's been a consultant. He's been a pundit. He's not a bad pundit, and he's a better commentator, but he's on Talk Sport now. Paul Smith's coming out with things on his YouTube channel, like Johnny Horsecock, but they're not coming out with that stuff when they're going on Talk Sport. Why is that? Why can they say things on their YouTube channels like that AD Alapido and the Guards? Then when they get on Talk Sport, they all seem to lose their arse owl. Why is that? Why is that? That's all I want to know. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Do you? Is that a lot to ask? Super Bean! What has Super Bean up to? Last night on DAZN, Adam Smith proclaimed George Liddard the youngest British middleweight champion in history. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't. It was Tony Simpson, 21-year-old and a day. Tony Simpson was the youngest. Tony Simpson. All right. Tony Simpson. The day after his 21st birthday. All right. So why would you say that, Adam Smith? Who told you to say that, Adam Smith? Know your craft. Also, the youngest guy to win the British title, I believe, is Ryan Rhodes. If somebody wants to, sorry, the youngest guy to win a Lonsdale is Ryan Rhodes, born November 20th, 1976. Beat Silky Jones at 154 pound for British light middleweight title in Sheffield on 14th of December. Aged 20 and 24 days. That makes a mockery out of that rule that you have to be 21 to fight for the British title. So Ryan Rhodes won it at 20-year-old and 24 days. I think Ryan Rhodes is also the youngest kid to ever win the Lonsdale belt outright. Didn't he do it in under 90 days? I think he did it in under 90 days. So it is what it is. He'd done Silky Jones, and then I think he'd done Peter Warby and Del Bryan on under 90 days. Ryan Rhodes, 20-year-old, in his early into his 21st year. Ryan Rhodes, light middleweight, winner of a British Lonsdale belt outright. I don't think that'll be beaten, actually. I know Lewis Ritson did it in record time, but I don't think he was as young as Ryan. So, Super Bean, get your facts right before opening your mouth and trying to hype shows up and tell us things that are not true. I'm starting to wonder if Josh Warrington has got a stamp collection now, or that fighter who showed you his tattoo he were going to have on his elbow. Maybe you were taking piss out your Super Bean, so you put it on TV to make him controversial. I don't know, and I don't care. Who cares? But like I said, it is what it is. Somebody sent me a weapon list. Porky, here's a weapon list for the month. Kell Brook's not on it though, and he's coming back, isn't he? And Gallard's trying to get on the same show. Oh my God. Let's see if I can find that weapon list that somebody sent me. Weapons. I don't think I've got it. Let's have a look. No, I don't think I've got that weapon. Oh, hang on. Here we are. We have weapons of helmets of the month. I don't know if it's weapons or helmet. Should we just say knobheads of the month? Gary Neville, Harry Maguire, Daddy Ford, Joey Barton, Lazy Rhino, Jamie Gimme Moore, Big Malk, The Guard, and Canada Bob. What are they getting Canada Bob stick for? Canada Bob, bless him. Is he still going? Oh, Canada Bob, ex-copper. All right, Bob. He's ex-law enforcement, but... yeah, that's from Mikey Jones. Mikey, keep them coming. Are you the same kid who sent me this poem? Here, listen to this poem. This is a good poem, this. Anybody who likes a good poem, here we go. Afternoon, Porky, my dear. Sit back and relax as I whisper in your ear. Your lads are great. Shout out Terry and Liam. Get them on the cam. I just want to see them. But you're missing one thing and potentially the best. Pop, pop, bang, I'll be your guest. Anytime, any place, except during the week. I'm sure you'll be happy to finally hear me speak. If you need to know more about me and my life, I've never been dull, just as sharp as a knife. I've lived a little and I've plenty to say, not afraid to smash Bean or Kell Brook gay. Oh, that's a bit rough. All right, Kell. My missus is a fan and loves the show. She's a decorated boxer and is looking to turn pro. So get on the train before Hearn wants some and leaves me for him in a dirty threesome. Timing is right as we reach Movember. And just a quick one. Do I need to be a member? Yeah, you do, lad. $5.99 a month, pop, pop, bang. Or can you see how we fare? And if you sell tickets, I'm 0 to 100. Trained by Billy Ricketts. But hey ho, if not all the best, Sam Jones is a cunt. Now say it with your chest. Yeah, you're funny, you mate. You're funny. I'll give you your dues. You're funny. Right, it is what it is. That's about it, really. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. We will return Thursday night at some point with somebody making a comeback, a flash from the past. And Big Sean will be on as well tomorrow. Pop, pop, bang. Go on. Peace out. The sponsors are pinned up in the comments section. Go and treat yourself if you've got your gyro, bubble backer.